Hey guys, Adam here from B2Net Solutions. Just wanted to do a quick demo video on domain aliases. Now we touched on email aliases before and a couple weeks ago in a video. Just want to sort of show you how to add a domain alias in Plesk, when you should use them and when you shouldn't use them. Now all a domain alias is just a domain name that sort of forwards to an existing domain name. You can't have unique content on it. It uses the same content as your main domain. The first thing we're going to do is just log into Plesk. We're using Plesk 10.2 here. So it's the same domain I used on the email alias video. First thing we're going to do is click on Websites and Domains at the top. Now right here, this will say Show Advanced Operations when you first get here. Click on that. You'll see all these advanced operations. Click on Domain Aliases down here to the right. Now my main domain, you can see right here, is thecoffeebean.ca. Now I also have thecoffeebean.us, so what I'll want to do is add that to the list of domain aliases. And that's the Coffee Bean. Couple of options here. Synchronize DNS zone with primary domain. Now what this means is if you added any custom hosts or A records or C names, they'll all operate the exact same on the .us domain or the secondary domain as they do on the primary domain. Additionally, you can turn on the mail and the web service. What this means is if you turn on the mail service, all your email addresses that you have set up on your main website or your main domain will also work with the new domain alias that you're putting in. Same goes for web service. You'll be able to access this domain via your web browser and it'll display the exact same content. There is an additional option here, Java Web Applications. If you have any custom Tomcat applications or other custom Java applications running on your main website, they'll also operate on your domain alias if you have that checked off. If you don't know what Java applications are or you have no idea if you have any, you probably don't. You can just leave that option blank. Just click OK. And that is all there is to it. Now what we can see here, if I load up another window, we can go to the coffeebean.us. Give it a second to... Perfect. It says welcome to the coffeebean.ca. So it's the exact same content served on the .ca domain as it is the .us domain. So when would you use a domain alias? The most popular time to use a domain alias is if you want to secure additional TLDs or additional domain extensions as your main one. So if you have the coffeebean.ca or yourdomain.com and you want to pick up and secure yourdomain.net, .org, maybe .info, this is a great way to add those domains to your account without increasing your limit of domains. So if your Plesk limit only has 1 or 2 domains, you can add domain aliases without ever sort of going over your limit. Now, you shouldn't use these domains, you shouldn't use the domain aliases if you're redirecting a website. So if you have, for example, a website called yourname.com, you're running a business or a blog or a website on it, and one day you think, I'm going to rebrand my site, rebrand my business, and call it yournewname.com. You create the new website under your new name, and you want to forward yourname.com to yournewname.com. What you don't want to do in that case is use a domain alias. In that case, you'll want to use what's called a 301 permanent redirect. We'll go into 301 redirects in a video later on this week, but all they are is basically telling the search engines that this used to be my website, now I'm transferring it to this website. They'll update their index accordingly, and they'll know sort of all your links and all your hard work on your initial domain will be transferred then to your new domain. But that's how you set up a domain alias in Plesk. That's Plesk 10.2. We'll get into the 301 redirects and sort of using Plesk to do that nicely in a video later on this week. Hope everyone has a happy holiday season. 19th of December, Christmas right around the corner. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, and thank you.